this is my appeal. Means this is I developed having so much interaction with this. क्या होता है कि इन्वायरमेंटल कंप्लायंस है ही नहीं है, rather no priority is assigned. We have a structural compliance, we have audit, financial compliance, we are tax compliance and many other compliance are there, but environment compliance ऐसा चीज है ही नहीं अपना टाइम bylaws में as such. And there are also I come across lot of society where having a very silence or the passive role, और उसमें होता है क्या है कि they are creating a what lot of irrevocable damages in near future. And I already told near future is not 50-60 years, it's much before that. Then unfortunately some society have a procrastination, avoid or delay approach. It is not very good for human society as such. And I always means अगर सुनील साहब आपका help रहेगा, and if you approach to our registrar of society to include environment compliance in our bylaws, it will really help, because in India nothing works with the push. means कुछ तो बहुत बड़ा धक्का देना पड़ता है. So maybe this will help each society to think for solar or any, not only solar, all the environment related compliances. And thus there is one certification body is available who gives a certification for the society, like how green friendly society is there. Now this is my questions to all you. Are we living in the good environment? Are we responsible to climate change or global warming? Are we responsible for environmental deteriorations? Can we contribute to sustainable development? Should we become zero carbon society soon? And should we consider such expenses as cost or value contribution? These are questions and for the introspection purpose and nothing more than that. But let me give some takeaway thoughts also. In short, what you should aim for it: produce, consume and conserve your own electricity. Manage your waste disposable. I got lot of resources available, means companies and other thing within my network. I can arrange a very informative oriented seminar for your disposal waste disposal requirements. And also water management and conservation is very important. And also new things is being coming out, that produce, consume and consume your own veggies. That is, I am considering urban or vertical farming, or in scientific language it is a hydroponics, means using the water as a soil. Means you are totally replacing soil with water, and you are producing lot of things using the water. In fact, whatever leafy vegetable you are eating with the McDonald burgers and other things are being produced using this technique. And there will be, because I mean you are and most important, you are using only 10% of the water as compared to the soil. So this is my total presentations to you, and let me have some questions from you.
हम लोगों की एक परंपरा है महासेवा की, जो भी कीनोट स्पीकर आता है उनके लिए पब्लिक में से, पार्टिसिपेट में से हम लोग इनवाइट करते हैं व्यू लेने के लिए. तो हमारे साथ एक हमारे पाटिल साहब हैं, अनिल पाटिल साहब, मुंबई महाराष्ट्र के आर्किटेक्ट हैं, और इनकी तीन जनरेशन आर्किटेक्ट फील्ड में गई है. मुंबई में 100 साल का इतिहास है. तो सीनियर सिटीजन से अनिल पाटिल साहब आर्किटेक्ट हैं. ऐसे अनुभवी आदमी से हम जानेंगे कि आपका लेक्चर कैसा लगा उनको. अनिल पाटिल जी, वेलकम.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It was a very pleasurable and very informative thought of solar energy, saving energy conservation and using the solar energy given by Shri Vilas Thube ji. The presentation was very good, and it was very much beneficial to all the participants, and all the society should follow that, and we should help conserving the environment and sustainability of environment. We must encourage that, and we must accept all this innovations done by and explained by Vilas Thube. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for this
अनिल
kind
पाटिल
and
साहब
very
धन्यवाद।
encouraging words.
सर शिव शंकर बीजापुरी का सवाल है।
अच्छा,
मिस्टर
बोले सर।
शिव शंकर बीजापुरी, सर प्लीज कंफर्म if EMI tenure if EMI tenure can be warranty period from solar PMC.
See, all this warranty is not for solar PMC. It is a warranty from the OEM, original equipment manufacturers. Means OEM. I mean, for that reason, system integrators like me and others not in position to give because this particular manufacturing is done by some other company and they are giving the warranty. In fact, they can directly give warranty. They can communicate directly with the original equipment manufacturer and for all their problem. Of course, the in between the PMC or the system integrator, they can help you. They can have such arrangement. If you are giving AMC for them for other cleaning and other things, they will also do the needful for tracking all the warranty and coordinating with the original equipment manufacturers.
Presentation, मिस्टर गोम्स का एक्सीलेंट प्रेजेंटेशन। थैंक यू वेरी मच। तमाम जो आपने अच्छे अच्छे कमेंट्स किए हैं, अपने प्रेजेंटेशन को पसंद किया है। सर दिलीप कुमार पिटाड़िया जी हैं, दिलीप कुमार जी हैं, उनका सवाल है हाउ इज रेगुलर मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट।
See, regular maintenance cost is अगर मैं बहुत thumb rule दे दूं ना, see after solar using top solar there will be saving of 12 months only, but you consider at least 1 month's cost will be considered for your AMCs and other replacement and other things. You can 8 to 10% or less than that you can consider for your requirement or your projection or your calculations. Means 12 divided 1 divided by 12 will be 8%. Means 1 month's saving you should allocate for your AMC and other thing max. In fact, day by day it should reduce it because there will be enough vendors which will be developed only expert in maintaining the rooftop solar, cleaning the rooftop solar and other thing. All your local electricians and electrical contractor will be available for you to maintain this rather than going for the high-end vendor. You just think of 20-25 years before the PC maintenance, all B electricals and B highly qualified engineers were there. Now hardly 10-12 pass out people are available for you for doing the same thing. Similar kind of things is going to happen soon. Okay, next questions please.
हरिराम चौधरी जी का सवाल है, कैन दिस सोलर एनर्जी at rooftop be supplied to individually flat also in addition is to common electricity expenses?
I already explained it, but I already explained it the way what MNC or MSCB consider as you can produce it and you can use it. Pro consumer bolte hai. You should be using it for your own requirement and you cannot sell it to other things, and that's why it is not possible to sell your energy, produce energy to your members also. However, you have to there are other instruments is available. They are calling it is a power purchase agreement, another thing. It is generally meant for very 2 megawatts or above plant. Even if you search for the net and other things, you will find very encouraging systems is given by Mr. Narendra Modi. 2 megawatt. Suppose a farmer is having a big piece of land, he can go for the 2 megawatt of generation of the solar and he can sell it. There will be power purchase agreement and which is also legal. But if you consider for the housing society and other thing, it is currently it is not possible because you need, it is possible if all the meter is means each individual member will be having his own solar plant practically and each with his own inverter. That is possible, but not using from the society common meter.
Yes.
Hello.
Next, sir, Dilip Kumar जी पूछ रहे हैं, what precautions are required to be taken?
Wow, Miss, in what particular way you would like to mention it? What area? Miss, cleaning के time में या installation के time में? At what? If you get me some clarity, I will explain you accordingly. Okay, then see, I will assume that he is more concerned about the cleaning and other thing, because all installations and other thing, it is not in his purview. The system integrator people will be taking care of. But dust and dirt cleaning or monitoring of it, yes, he should be more. I mean, society should own. हमारा मेरा कैसा अनुभव है, क्या होता है, बहुत सारे सोसाइटी को ऐसा लगता है कि हमने सोसाइटी रूफटॉप लगाया तो हमारा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खत्म हो गया. लेकिन डस्ट और डर्ट इज सच ए एनिमल ना, इट इज एवरीवेयर, on your tabletop, on your brain also, and it requires a continuous and frequent cleaning of it, so that your generation level is maintained, and you always give it to third party for your other laborious work and other things.
Yes, correct, sir. दीपक माने का सवाल है, सर. Next question, दीपक माने. Society is already mobile tower. Will radiation affected the working of solar panel, and explain about fire safety measure in case something goes wrong?
तो फायर एंड सेफ्टी का मेजर भी योर फायर एंड सेफ्टी इंस्पेक्टर अगर आएगा तो वो करेगा, लेकिन देर इज MSCB इज मीन्स this particular plant gets operational only after the approval of or the inspection of MSCB or the DISCOM, Tata, Adani, BES, whatever it's. Then he takes care of all your fire and safety things if it is not installed properly, because they will very thorough installation inspection they will be carrying out, and whatever statutory requirement is there, it is getting inbuilt in the system, like lighting arresters, like DC, all fireproof equipments, other things. It is being taken care by the system integrator and also getting validated by MSAB. So you can rest assured that you are getting a good fire safety proof things with you. And I'm just forgetting you are the first part of the questions. Mobile tower से क्या होता है? I mean, I will tell you a real life example. Many society are not opting for rooftop because their whatever the profit they are generating by giving the rooftop is much more than the rooftop solar generation. It happens, and of course, as far as the working of the solar is concerned, there will be some effect of the shadow will be there, but I already told there are some innovation has already happened. There is a company called Solar Edge Inverter, which will be taking care of this shadow part of it. Means suppose there is a shadow for 1 or 2 hours during the day. Generally we consider a window 9 to 5. So suppose 1-2 घंटे के लिए shadow होगा, but it will not matter for your there will be less number of unit generated, but it will not be totally stopped. Maybe 70-80% of the load performance they will be giving you by using the special purpose inverter as such to take care of the shadow part of it. So the another way is that put your mobile on the northern side of it, so that there will be no shadow effect on the panel. That is also one good way of it. Means you can enjoy the mobile tower also, and also you enjoy the rooftop. Means that is means if I do not know if it is already installed, the cost of installations, reinstallation should be considered, or if some society is considering newly, that you should always look that it should not affect your rooftop installation in, means put it on the northern side, or because south side you will be getting the sunlights and other thing, and you should not get any shadow effect and other thing. Hope I think I answered you.
Mr. Okay. Lakshman, which company you suggest, please?
Sir, I already told you I am is the independent of company. But क्या है अभी this is a very it's a very technical things as such. You should always invite 4 5 vendors at your disposal, and I already told you how you should consider his performance, to what extent he is true to whatever he is saying in his brochure and other thing. If you look that chart, because this is a auto, means there is no manipulation available at his end. It is directly available through the inverter at your on your mobile. Suppose you check that particular chart, means a particular, let us take one example, and it is a 3 years old, and if you check out all the performance month wise, it gives a day wise, month wise, year wise, all sort of performance output. इफ यू रियली गो, ईसीजी कैसा देखता है डॉक्टर साहब, वैसा तुम ईसीजी लाइक थिंग देखने का, अगर कुछ बहुत ऑड इन वन ऐसा दिखता है तो यू शुड आस्क व्हाई एंड हु इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दैट. ही शुड एबल टू गिव अ रियली very reasonable answer, and worst come you can directly contact that particular society to get the real whatever the reason for it, to assess the capability and the confidence with that particular vendor. But you always go for 3 4 vendors by which you get your knowledge upgraded. Means whatever I so far, it is because of multiple societies has asked me, multiple vendors has asked me. You get updated. You can ask one query to other vendors and get more stabilized or get more knowledgeable of that query. But that you always to establish that capability of the vendor, you always insist for that particular charts. If he is not able to give the chart, it gives the indication that he has not used the proper kind of inverter. He has used some local and other things which he is not able to produce it. And local, I'm not against of using the local as such, but practically speaking, is a system integrator of small time invest people like MSME, other MSME or small time uh, people cannot give the guarantee for 20 to 25 years. Only the OEM or the original equipment manufacturer is able to give the warranty and guarantee for the equipment or the inverter he is supplied. So you go for the good quality or MNC. Fortunately, current availability is only MNC like Schneider, Delta. Then ABB was there, but currently they are not selling this. And local, there are Microtep, Luminous, and all these things is also there. But I don't request. I request not to settle for the cost as with respect to the inverter that is being used.
In branded solar as Chinese imported components, we have a complete Indian solar panel model available.
But I am assuming कि imported solar and other thing, if you are using the imported solar, you will not able to get the subsidy of it. Means government is having that restriction to you. But you can, if you ask me, imported solars are having definitely giving a much better and consistent output. In fact, I will, though we can always have some reservation about China, but one of the company called Jinko Solar, he has made all the difference in solar panel manufacturing and the cost, and because of that, we can see the reduction in the solar panel and so that we common people can think of having our own solar plant. Of course, there are Japan, USA solar panel is also available, but they are relatively costly. Hope they will also come down to, if they want to face the competition, they will come down. And as far as the Indian manufacturer are coming, there are also very good brand are there. Like first, I will recommend Wari or Vikram. Vikram is a very old company, equally like Wari. And Vikram is the only company as of today who can participate in the global project tender. In even there are panels from the Tata and Adani and Goldie Renews is also available. But I will always recommend for go with the Vikram or Worry. Of course, and good part of it that all panels are giving a 25 years warranty. And if you, I will also would like to encourage all the new vendors also, if they are really giving a very good cost saving and other thing, uh, please go for this, because unless we are not encouraging small time vendors, we will always facing that monopoly like things. So currently Vikram is a preferable things. Also consider the other panels also, which is being suggested by your vendor or system integrator.
ये जो सोलर पैनल इतने भारी सोलर पैनल होते हैं, क्या बिल्डिंग इसका लोड ले सकती है? अभी मान
Sir, see, architectural point of view, you will be asking this question, but fortunately the load is very, very light. See, each panel is weighing almost 26 to 30 kilo of weight. It is a 1 by 2 panel. Means if you consider is hardly 15 to 20 kilowatts of load, you can per square meter it is there, and I think it is a very reasonable or minimal load, I will say, that you are the expert as an architectural point of view. But it can means that is the kind of load is available requirement from. And I request you take this further to your society, friends, relative and associate groups. It is all free from me. If you ask me to present similar presentations, your own society or your friend society, relative society or any associated group, I will be more than happy, because I am taking this as a mission to spread about the environment awareness and culture. So you can also help me in this my endeavor to spread this message across. And also don't forget the usage of induction cooking and the electrical vehicle. With this, let me wish you a very good night and very bright day thereafter. Thank you very much.